Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to show you how you can easily enhance your drum room sound with our Complexx compressor. If you haven't heard, we have Complexx on a flash sale right now for this weekend only, so be sure to go to the website and grab it. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and play the chorus of this song so you guys can see what we're working with. Alright, so down here, you'll see that I have my room master group, and inside of that, I have my kick room, mono room, this track called Stairs, which is a room mic underneath the stairs, outside of the drum room, super far away. I have snare room separate, and then a snare room sample that I thought felt really good in this song. And all together, that sounds like this. As you can hear with this specific room sound, I opted for more kick and more snare. I wanted to avoid as much cymbal bleed as possible with this room sound. And this is how it sounds like with the rest of the drum set. Let's go ahead and hear what the rooms are adding to the drum set as they are right now with no processing. You can really hear the tail of the snare get extended with the snare room samples that I picked out, and I want to enhance that further. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to go ahead and load up Complexx. All right, whenever you first open up Complexx, your left and your right side are linked together. So whenever you adjust the input and the output on the left side, it'll also adjust it on the right side. Same thing with your compressor section down here, your ratios, your threshold, and your release. And that's what we're mainly going to be focusing on. I'm not really going to be touching the expander that much. Now, what I like to do personally whenever I load up Complexx is I like to go to our factory presets, drums, and I like to do the drum room smash as a good starting point. Let's go ahead and hear what that sounds like before and after on the room bus. Obviously, it's making the signal a little louder, but we can adjust that with the output here in a second. What I'm going to do first, though, is I'm going to add an EQ before this compressor, and I'm going to EQ into it to get rid of some of the boominess I'm hearing in the kick room and to get rid of some of the boxiness in the snare room so the compressor doesn't overemphasize unwanted sounds. So I'm going to go ahead and grab an instance of Pro Q3, slap it on here. Now I'm going to switch between dialing this in and solo and in the context of the drums. See how that sounds with the rest of the kit. right, that's a great starting point for us. I didn't want the kick room to get too far away from us here, so I wanted to control that in. Snare felt a little boxy around 400. I didn't like how pokey it was around 1.8 to 2K. Got rid of some high-end fizz that I didn't really like either. So now let's go back to Complexx and adjust that a little bit further as well. You can come up here and turn off gain link if you want to adjust the input and the output separately. But since left and right link is still on, what you do on the left side will still apply to the right side, so you don't have to worry about that. All right, I'm really liking how this sounds. I didn't really do anything too crazy. I turned gain link off. I drove the input ever so slightly more, and I turned back the output a little bit. I added a little bit of width to make the rooms wider up here, and a little bit of total harmonic distortion as well. So now we're going to bring the song in, and we're going to volume match as needed, and we'll also compare before and after. Sounds pretty good to me. Let's go ahead and bypass our EQ and Complexx and bring it back in as well so you guys can hear what it's doing before and after. Now, to me, this sounds great, and it was super easy to get to this point. My kick drum feels like it has more punch, and my snare room now has that decay that I really love in big open choruses like this. And there you have it. That's how easy it is to dial in a great drum room sound with Complexx. If you have used it, let us know your favorite ways of using it in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next week.